Ella Harper, known professionally as the Camel Girl, was born with a very rare orthopedic condition that caused her knees to bend backwards, called congenital genu recurvatum. Her preference to walk on all fours resulted in her nickname Camel Girl. She used to walk on all fours, utilizing both her hands and legs. Her time in the circus made her famous, but that was only part of the story. On January 5, 1870, William Harper and Minerva Ann Childress welcomed a daughter, Ella Evans Harper. At the time, her father was a well-known farmer and livestock breeder in Sumner County. Her other sibling was her twin brother, Everett, but at only 3 months old, he passed away, according to historical documents. Ella Harper started working at the circus in October 1882, when she was just 12 years old. She started by giving performances in and around New Orleans and St. Louis. She started to draw and hold people's attention. The general population was very interested in Ella Harper because they wanted to know more about her condition. Her peculiar disposition paved the way for greater things. Showman Harris discovered Ella and asked her to perform with his nickel-plate circus in 1886. In order for the audience to compare Ella's backward-bending knees with the camels, she was accompanied by the animal during these shows. The crowd at the circus was nonetheless startled by her presence. After that, she was known as the Camel Girl, and it was assumed that she was a combination of camel and human. After hearing about the strange girl, crowds flocked to her shows. She started to show up on numerous advertising posters. Before each show, audience members received pitch cards that described Ella Harper's condition. She was able to continue her education thanks to her ability to make a $200 weekly salary. In today's context, the number would be $5,000 per week, which is a sizable sum even today, but was a fortune back then. She is known to have led a very private life after leaving the spotlight. For many years, little information about Ella Harper was available. She appeared to have vanished without advising the general public. Harper returned home to Sumner County, Tennessee, and was living there with her mother and a niece according to the 1900 census. It was reported that she and Robert Savely obtained a marriage license and were married in Sumner County. In 1906, she gave birth to a girl, Mabel Savely, who died in November of that year. Harper and her husband moved to Nashville, Tennessee in 1909, where they appear in the 1910 census with Harper's mother. In 1918, she and her husband adopted a baby girl named Jewel Savely, who died at less than 3 months old. At the 1920 census, she and her husband were still living in Nashville. Ella died on the December 19, 1921, at 8:15 a.m., according to the records. She died at home after suffering from colon cancer. She was 51 years old when she died.